Hello, Professor Whitaker. I am Christian Lichty, as you may know. Um, I just wanted to thank you very quickly for letting me do this video presentation, uh, not in the real world in front of the classroom. Even right now, standing in front of the computer, I'm a little nervous about talking, which is very interesting. I'm not sure why, but so originally, as you may remember, my topic for this paper was going to be on computer science and kind of maybe artificial intelligence or machine learning, essentially just where computer science could go. But after talking to the librarian and just kind of thinking about it a little bit more, I decided to take a different approach to this research paper. I decided to talk about belief. I was just kind of thinking about it, just felt fascinated by the ideas, essentially, the diversity, the impact of belief. So, as part of this presentation, I'm just going to read off a couple little quotes here, just see, maybe you kind of see where I'm coming from. This first one is written by Steven Pinker, which you said was a good source, and I genuinely appreciate that. Alright, here we go. Quote, "Man does not live by bread alone, nor by know-how, safety, children, or sex. People everywhere spend as much time as they can afford on activities that, in the struggle to survive and reproduce, seem pointless. In all cultures, people tell stories and recite poetry. They joke, laugh, and tease. They sing and dance. They decorate services. They perform rituals. They wonder about the causes of fortune and misfortune, and hold beliefs about the supernatural that contradict everything else they know about the world. They concoct theories of the universe and their place within it." End quote. So, I mean, that immediately just kind of makes one ask more questions, right? Like, people have all these beliefs with these huge impacts, this lens they use to view the world, right? And why that belief, right? Okay, I'll read a couple more little passages here. Okay, so this one is in the book Maps of Meaning by Jordan B. Peterson. I'm going to read two quotes here, and they're actually both from Nietzsche. So we'll just get right into that. They're relevant. "When one gives up Christian belief, for example, one thereby deprives oneself of the right to Christian morality. Christianity is a system, a consistently thought out and complete view of things. If one breaks out of it a fundamental idea, the belief in God, one thereby breaks the whole thing to pieces. One has nothing of any consequence left in one's hands. Christianity presupposes that man does not know, cannot know what is good for him and what evil. What is good for him and what evil? He believes in God, who alone knows. Christian morality is a command. Its origin is transcendental. It is beyond all criticism, all right to criticize. It possesses truth only if God is truth. It stands or falls with the belief in God. If modern Westerners really do believe they know, of their own accord, intuitively, what is good and evil, if they consequently think they no longer have need of Christianity as a guarantee of morality, that is merely the consequence of the ascendancy of Christian evaluation and an expression of the strength and depth of this ascendancy, so that the origin of modern morality has been forgotten, so that the highly conditional nature of its right to exist is no longer felt." So, I mean, it's Nietzsche, it's profound. Alright, so I'll read this real quick and then provide a little bit of commentary, just so you have some of my own views on this. Alright, here we go, quote. "Have you not heard of that madman who lit a lantern in the bright morning hours, ran to the marketplace and cried incessantly, 'I seek God, I seek God'? As many of those who do not believe in God were standing around just then, he provoked much laughter. 'Why did he get lost?' said one. 'Did he lose his way like a child?' said another. 'Or is he hiding? Is he afraid of us? Has he gone on a voyage, or emigrated?' Thus they yelled and laughed. The madman jumped into their midst and pierced them with his glances. 'Whither is God?' he cried. 'I shall tell you. We have killed him, you and I. All of us are his murderers. But how have we done this? How are we able to drink up the sea? Who gave us the sponge to wipe away the entire horizon? What did we do when we unchained this earth from its sun? Whither is it moving now? Whither are we moving now? Away from all suns? Are we not plunging continuously, backward, sideward, forward, in all directions? Is there any up or down left? Are we not straying as through an infinite nothing? Do we not feel the breath of empty space? Has it not become colder? Is not night and more night coming on all the while? Must not lanterns be lit in the morning? Do we not hear anything yet of the noise of the grave diggers who are burying God? Do we not smell anything yet of God's decomposition? Gods too decompose. God is dead, God remains dead, and we have killed him. How shall we, the murderers of all murderers, comfort ourselves? What was holiest and most powerful of all that the world has yet owned has bled to death under our knives. Who will wipe this blood off us? What water is there for us to clean ourselves? What festivals of atonement, what sacred games shall we have to invent? Is not the greatness of this deed too great for us? Must not we ourselves become gods simply to seem worthy of it? End quote. So, I think that fully captures the importance of belief in people, right? The fact that people lose this one belief, let's say in the Christian God, in Yahweh, and it's essentially the most consequential decision that has ever been done, right? And also, not only that, but there's just so many beliefs, right? I mean, people even quite literally believe in the flying spaghetti monster of the universe. People are nihilists, atheists, stoics, naturalists. It's almost incomprehensible, and it's fascinating, so that is why that's going to be what I'm going to try and write my paper about. Thank you very much, Professor. Hope you have a great day.